Welcome back to another edition of Chalk It Up Sports. I'm your guy, Tone DeShields II, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Thank you guys for being here on a Monday afternoon. It's 11:02 a.m. where I am, Central Time. It's 12:02 for some of you guys. Maybe for some of you guys, it may be 10:02, but the fact of the matter is you're here with me and you're right on time here at Chalk It Up Sports. You guys know how we give it up here. We're covering your Philadelphia Eagles. We're talking about the off season. We're going to talk about the draft as we get closer. We're going to talk about our favorite prospects. We're going to recap some free agency moves. We're going to talk about what we like that happen, what we want to happen, things of that nature. But overall, I appreciate you guys for locking in on the content as you guys always do. We had a strong week last week, you guys. We had a very strong week, and it's all because of you. So make sure you guys are on the right side of history. Make sure you guys keep that energy up. Make sure you guys stay locked in on the content, and we're going to keep feeding the world with this Philadelphia Eagles glory. Now, you guys know what to do. Before we get too far along, smash that like button. Excuse me, you guys. Sorry about that. Before we get too far along, make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys remain engaged in the content. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, especially if you're new. If you like the content, first and foremost, right? I don't want you to subscribe or like anything unless you like what you hear, unless you like what you see, if you like the vibes. That's what it's all about here, right? I'm not here to twist anybody's arm, but I am here to give you guys my all when it comes to this sports content. So make sure you guys hit that like button if you like it. Subscribe if you want to stick around and find out what's going to happen on the next live stream or the next episode of Chalk It Up Sports. Now, also make sure you guys hit that notification bell. It reminds you whenever I drop content, whenever I go live, whenever anything happens on the Chalk It Up Sports YouTube channel, that notification bell will keep you guys abreast on anything that's going on. So let's just get right into it. I'm not going to pull any punches today. It's Monday, and we're coming out hot. We're coming in hot. It's just that simple. It's now or never for Jalen Hurts. It's now or never. We do a lot of covering for the Philadelphia Eagles, just as a fan base, and it's only natural, right? It's only natural for us to want to defend our favorite players, especially when we're talking to our rivals. It's only natural for us to want to make sure that nobody is talking trash about our guys. It's natural. If you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan or if you're a fan of any team in any sport, you don't like hearing your rivals talk trash. You don't like anybody saying anything negative about your guy, especially when you feel like it's unwarranted or it's unfair. But life isn't fair. And we're going to talk about the reality today. The reality is the Philadelphia Eagles have given Jalen Hurts everything, especially today. As of March 18th, Jalen Hurts has everything. He has it. He has A.J. Brown. He has DeVonta Smith. He has Dallas Goedert. He has that offensive line. And now you throw in DaVonte Parker in the slot and Saquon Barkley as his running back. I'm sorry, you guys. Jalen Hurts has to win. Point blank. He's entering year 5 in his NFL career, and he's entering year 4 as a starter. I know a lot of us, what we do here is we don't really count that first year because he only really played 4 games, maybe 3.5 games, and that's fair. That's fair. I don't really hold that rookie season against Jalen Hurts at all. I don't even discuss it whenever I discuss his game or his development. I don't really talk about it because he wasn't a starter. They had him doing a bunch of random plays, lining up at wide receiver as a decoy or however you want to describe it. But when it comes to Jalen Hurts' career, I only really acknowledge 4 years. And those were the 4 years where he was the maestro, where he was the guy. You follow me? So, nonetheless, he's still entering year 5 as a pro, but year 4 as a starter. He's going to be entering year 4 as the captain of this Philadelphia Eagles team. So I say all that to say it's time. The kid gloves are off. No more babying him. No more trying to be overprotective. We got to call it what it is as we see it. Because they've invested a lot in this roster. They've invested a lot in this offense in particular. They've invested a lot in free agency. His year 1 as a starter, what do? They draft DeVonta Smith, and then they draft Landon Dickerson, first and second round, respectively. Both Alabama products. Both of them Alabama products. In 2021, they draft DeVonta Smith and they draft Landon Dickerson for Jalen Hurts. So that was then. 2022, they trade for A.J. Brown. That was the second thing they did. And now, in 2023, they bring in DeAndre Swift. I don't think they used him a lot, but nonetheless, they brought him in, but he's not here anymore. But again, I'll take it a step further. In 2024, they bring in Saquon Barkley now. Dallas Goedert was already on the roster before Hurts got here. But then they bring in Saquon Barkley in 2024. So again, I'm looking at this offense from top to bottom. I'm looking at the way it's constructed. Jordan Mailata turned into a player. Landon Dickerson turned into a player. He had a Hall of Fame center and Jason Kelce, right? Had a future Hall of Famer at right tackle on Lane Johnson. Isaac Samalo at right guard at one point. DeVonta Smith turned into a player. A.J. Brown is a man, is a player. Dallas Goedert, when healthy, is a player. Saquon Barkley needs no introduction. So all I'm saying to you guys is that although, as you can see, I am a Jalen Hurts guy, I can't continue, especially going into this season, to make excuses for him, and I won't. Because they have turned him into the $51 million guy. He's not getting paid rookie. He getting paid grown man money now, Philadelphia. He's getting paid grown man money. $51 million a year ain't chump change. Now, albeit the cap hits are not crazy at all. The cap hits actually provide a lot of flexibility, which makes it possible to build this roster the way it is. And I love that we have a general manager in Howie Roseman that always wants to put the best people around his quarterback. I respect the game, and I respect guys that know what to, and I respect guys that know what to do with the money. Howie Roseman tends to know what to do with the money. I respect that. And he's going to continue to find creative ways to keep talent on his roster. But as the cap hits get higher, it becomes more and more difficult. And he's going to have to get more and more creative. And he's going to have to become an even stronger negotiator as guys want more money, as guys begin to develop, so on and so forth. And he's going to have to begin to draft better, draft replacements in case he can't re-sign a guy, or be able to find somebody in free agency that can replace a guy that he can't afford to pay, a la Hassan Reddick. But that's the defensive side. My point is, the Super Bowl window is now. The Super Bowl window is now. Jalen Hurts has to make it mean something. He has to. You see, what made Jalen Hurts' 2022 campaign so spectacular was the efficiency Was the execution, the decision making. And don't worry, you guys, I'm going to get to your chats, but I gotta get this off my chest. I'm going to get to your chats. Trust me, I'm going to get to you guys. Y'all know how I give it up. I'm not going to forget about you guys. But what made Jalen Hurts so spectacular in 2022 was the efficiency, the decision making, the big plays. You feel what I'm saying? Only 6 turnovers through 15 regular season games played. Remember, he missed 2 because he got hurt. But only 6 turnovers through 15 games played. I think he had like 30. Let's just look at the numbers here. Let's just look at the numbers again. I'm not going to forget about your. I'm not going to forget about y'all live chats, but I just want to add context to what we're talking about here with Jalen Hurts. In 2022, he went 14-1 as a starter, completed 66% of his passes, 3,700 passing yards, 22 passing touchdowns, only 6 interceptions, averaged 8 yards an attempt, 101.5 passer rating. And then you get to the rushing yards. Don't get it twisted. I'm never going to shortchange him. 760 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns. Come on, man. He gave you a grand total. He gave you a grand total of 36 touchdowns in 2023. In 2022, excuse me. He gave you a grand total of 36 touchdowns, or 35, 35 touchdowns and about 4,400 yards of total offense. He was spectacular. He was efficient. That's what made Jalen Hurts' 2022 campaign so great. The efficiency. Took the team to the Super Bowl. Damn near won it. Damn near won it. But obviously, we know how that ended up. And then 2023. Again, he played all 17 games, but had an 11-6 record. Threw the ball more, still completed his passes at the same clip, 66% versus 65%. No drastic difference, not a drastic difference. Threw for more yards. Put up more touchdowns in total. But the problem is he had 19 total turnovers, 15 interceptions, 4 fumbles lost. But if we want to really get technical, although he only lost 4 fumbles, the reality is he fumbled 9 times. And you want to know what's crazy about 2022 and 2023? Check this out, y'all. Look at the far right. He fumbled 9 times every season in his career. Fumbled 9 times. He fumbled 9 times. But you want to know the difference between 2022 and 2023? When he fumbled 9 times, that ball bounced back to him, and it didn't count as a fumble loss. But in 2023, he fumbled the ball 9 times and he lost the ball 4 times. You see how drastically different your stat sheet can be when the ball doesn't bounce your way. And in 2022, the ball bounced the Philadelphia Eagles' way a lot. But in 2023, it didn't do that. So when I think about what Howie Roseman has added to this offense over the past couple years, let's just focus on 2024. Adding Saquon Barkley to an already stacked offensive core. Can we really, and in good faith, really give Jalen Hurts an excuse? Is Nick Sirianni on the hot seat? Yes. Does he have a new quarterback coach? Yes. Does he have a new offensive coordinator? Yes. Guess what? I don't care. I don't care. I just don't. You want to know why? Because of $51 million. 51 million reasons I don't care. And AJ Brown, DeVonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, that offensive line. That's why I don't care. And y'all know how I give it up here. I'm always rock for my guys. But the reality is the reality. We gotta call it what it is. He has been given everything. It's Super Bowl or bust. Because again, follow me here, you guys. Follow me. And again, I'm going to get to your live chats. I'm not forgetting. Shout out to my man Shane Hilton real quick with the $1.99 super chat. I'm going to get to that, my friend. Trust me. I'm not going to forget about it. Follow me here. I know when we talk to our competitors, when we talk to our rivals, we know how to find ways to spin the numbers. We know how to find ways to spin the narratives when we're talking to our competitors, when we're talking to our NFC East rivals. We know how to spin the narrative to make sure our guy ends up on the right side of the conversation, right? But when you're in your house, when you're watching those games on a Monday night or a Thursday night or a Sunday afternoon or a Sunday night, when you're watching those games with your family, with your homies, with your dad, with your mom, with your brother, with your sister, with your cousins, with grandpa, with grandma, aunt, uncle, when you're watching those games with your people and you ordering the food and you buying and wearing the merchandise and you see the product that you get and it's not leading to winning, what are you saying in your home? What are you saying to yourself? I'm not talking about when you're debating with your fantasy football friends or when you're debating with the NFC East rivals. When you're home with your people in your comfort zone and Jalen Hurts turns the ball over week after week after week after week, what are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to your dad? When you look left, when you look right, what are you saying? When you see AJ Brown, DeVonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, and now Saquon Barkley and DaVonte Parker, when you see that kind of talent and you're not winning, what are you going to say to yourself? Tell me, what are you going to say to yourself? Like I said, we know how to spin it when we're talking to our competitors. But what do you say when you're in those dark rooms? What do you say when you home and you ordered the pizza? You ordered the wings. You went and got your Wawa. You went on your morning walk and got your coffee. You got the dog dressed up in his Eagles gear. You did all of that. And you see all that talent on the field and you lose. What are you going to say about Jalen Hurts? So again, this is not me bashing Jalen Hurts. This is actually me trying to big him up. You want to know why? Because I believe he can get it done. I believe Jalen Hurts can get it done. And yes, Matt, I do miss Wawa. Thank you for asking. I do miss Wawa. I miss it a lot, actually. But I digress. I'm saying all of this because I believe Jalen Hurts can get it done. That's why I'm passionate like this. That's why I'm giving it up like this. And I know y'all believe it too, but we got to see it. When you look at the raw numbers, you say to yourself, okay, Jalen Hurts, you completed 65% of your passes. Okay, you put up 38 total touchdowns. You threw the ball more. You were still just as accurate. You put up a little more yards. But the turnovers, how, Sway? How? But that was last year. And I believe every quarterback is entitled to that one season where they turn the ball over more than normal. It happens. It's the NFL. Teams learn you. But then you gotta revamp the game, and you gotta go back into the lab and come back even better than ever, even sharper than ever. So again, this is the time. This is the time. It's now or never, Philadelphia. The league is getting better. The Packers, they're getting better. Detroit, they got better. Washington is getting better. The Giants, believe it or not, they're trying to get better. And Howie Roseman and the Eagles, they're always going to try to make moves to make their team better. Absolutely. But you've invested a large chunk of your capital into this quarterback position because you believe he's the guy. And I believe he's the guy too. But he better not prove us otherwise. He better not prove otherwise, Philadelphia. He can't afford it. And neither can we. He can't afford it, and neither can we. So let's get to some of these live chats, you guys. I done went on a 22-minute soliloquy. Again, shout out to my man Shane Hilton with the $1.99 super chat. He says, no matter what, Kellen Moore is our next head coach. Book it. You know what's so funny? I've talked about that. When I get into my conspiracy theorist bag, I say to myself, I think Nick Sirianni is a lame duck. And I think Nick Sirianni, honestly, if this team has any kind of setback, he gets fired mid-season. Kellen Moore gets elevated as the interim head coach, and then he becomes the full-time head coach. I think that's what could potentially happen. But remind you, that's not what they want to happen. That's not what they want to happen. Remember, if this team does well, Nick Sirianni does well. So, to be quite honest with you, you don't want a head coaching change. You don't want that. You don't want to become that organization that's constantly just circling the wagon when it comes to head coach. You don't want to be that. So overall, if the Eagles do well and they win games, Nick Sirianni keeps his job. That's the reality because they want Nick Sirianni to be their guy. That's what they want. Hence why they made all these coaching changes around him to make sure they can protect him and making sure he can do his job. They're hedging their bet. They want to do everything. You know what's so funny? The same thing that they've done for Jalen Hurts, they've done for Nick Sirianni. You know how I say they gave Jalen Hurts everything and he's on the clock? They've given Nick Sirianni everything and he's on the clock. Kellen Moore, a young, smart offensive mind. Vic Fangio, a legendary, proven defensive mind. Doug Nussmeier, a proven quarterback guru, a proven quarterback coach in this league. So when you think about it from that perspective, he has Jeff Stoutland in the building as well. You think about it from that perspective, just as we say Jalen Hurts has been given everything, Nick Sirianni has been given everything. He has. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, Shane. I really appreciate you, my brother. Really appreciate it. Alohi DC. He says, yo, Tone, signing in from the 808. I totally agree. Hurts needs to prove that he can truly put it all together. It's going to be an interesting season. Took a minute to find your channel, but glad I did. Hey, listen. Alohi, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Also, what area code is the 808? What is that? 808 area. Let me find that out. 808 area code. Honolulu. What? Honolulu, my man? That makes sense, Alohi. That makes sense. That makes sense. Wow. Signing in from Honolulu, my friend. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you, my friend, for supporting the channel, supporting the show. Thank you so much, my friend. It means a lot to me, man. But you're right, Jalen Hurts, he has to put it together. He has to put it together. He's been given everything. Jalen Hurts is not a bad player, but he needs to prove he's the franchise. They gave him the money. They gave him the guys. Do you see what they're doing in Los Angeles to Justin Herbert? Do y'all see what they're doing? They cut Mike Williams. They traded Keenan Allen. And he's their franchise guy. What do you see how hard it is to keep talent in the building? This is not Jalen Hurts is not in a situation that's common. He is not in a common situation. Do you see what Josh Allen has to work with? He has Stephon Diggs and what else? And they may cut Stephon Diggs. They had to move on from Gabe Davis. Mahomes, what is he? He just got Hollywood Brown, but can Hollywood Brown stay healthy? We don't know. The two quarterbacks that have the most to work with are Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy. And it just so happened both of those quarterbacks were in the Super Bowl back-to-back seasons, respectively. So it's a proven result that putting players around your quarterback helps them get to the destination. Jalen Hurts is in a very optimal situation, Philadelphia. Alohi, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat, my friend. Thank you so much. Truly, thank you. He's in a prime situation. So he has to take advantage of this. He has to. He has to. My man Furman Figueroa with the $5 super chat. Thank you. Also, Alohi, let me get you a wrench, my friend. Let me get you a wrench. You holding it down for us in Hawaii, man. That's so dope. That is so dope. You see, when I see people checking in from all over the world, that just makes me feel tremendous. My man Furman Figueroa, he says, everyone is coaching him in a different way, Tone. If you were the OC, how would you move with him? Would you play to his strength or go pocket with him? That's a very good question, Furman. That's a very good question. That's a very good question. Sometimes I struggle with it, but I'll put it to you this way. I want Jalen Hurts to play the best version of what he does. I want Jalen Hurts to maximize what he does and build on what he has. You see, I don't expect players to be the same every single year. I don't expect players to be the same players in 5-year increments. I expect improvement in 3-year increments and so on and so forth, right? So I want Jalen Hurts to maximize what he has at his disposal. The thing is, when you have this much talent around you, it's pitch and catch. It's pitch and catch when you have this level of talent around you. Wouldn't you guys agree with that? When you have this type of talent around you, it's simply pitch and catch. Oh, AJ not open? Okay, I'm going to DaVonte. Oh, DaVonte not open? Okay, I'm going to AJ. Oh, neither of them open? Okay, I'm going to Goddard. Oh, they not open? Oh, I got DaVonta Parker in the slot, the OG. Oh, none of them. I got Saquon Barkley on the dump off. Oh, I could run, get 5 or 10 yards on the ground, slide, boom, move the chains. They have so many options on offense to get the ball from point A to point B. I'll be damned if we get stuck in traffic. You follow me? They got too many things at their disposal to get from point A to point B. I will be damned if the Eagles get stuck in traffic. So that's how I'm coaching them, Furman. Hey, Jalen, go be you. You see these guys around you? Get the ball to them. Get the ball to them. Be the best version of you. Make it happen. You've shown us what you can do. Make it happen. Don't worry about injuries. Don't worry about getting hurt. Just play your game. Play your game. Trust your team. It's as simple as that. Furman, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my friend. Because look, I'm not a coach. I'm not an OC. I ain't none of that. But I understand. I understand pitch and catch. I understand. Hey, if he's open, throw it to him. I understand if he's not open, throw it to the open guy. I understand that. You feel what I'm saying? He has too many options. He has too many guys on his team that know how to get open. Too many guys on his team. Furman with another super chat, man. Furman always showing love, man. Always showing love. He says, "You said it, big bro. Run the damn RPO. Make them play you honest." I agree 100%. Let's go back to the damn Super Bowl. Facts. Do what you do. Do what you do. Make them respect you. But also, teams are slowly going to catch on to the RPO. So you got to just be creative. You got to mix and match. You got to, you know what I mean? Move players around. Make them see something different. Get guys moving in motion. Get creative. Get creative. That was what was missing from last year, honestly. The creativity. We had no creativity on offense. Once the league caught on to what we were doing, coaches had no answer. And I hold that against Nick Sirianni. I hold that against Brian Johnson. But Nick Sirianni kept saying it was his offense. So what can I really say? Furman with the $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Where are we? Jason A-Team says it has to be now with Hurts on this contract. You're right. You're paying him $51 million on average per season. You guaranteed this man $179 million. So you're right, Jason. There is no excuses with this kind of contract. Look at the numbers. Y'all tell me. Y'all look at those numbers. That's what he's getting paid. Thank you, Jason. Look at those numbers. Do those numbers make you want to give somebody an excuse? Does that type of contract make you want to give somebody an excuse? If you own a company and you're paying someone this kind of money for results, do you give them any excuses? You guys tell me. Help me. Help me figure it out. If you're paying this man this kind of money, do you give him an excuse? When you put the best people around him, do you give that person an excuse? Like I said, if you're running a company, if you own a company and you put a CEO in place and you've surrounded him with the best people to help him achieve his goal, and you're dedicating this kind of money, do you give him an excuse? Well, Corey, remember, Quez isn't here anymore. He's a free agent. They replaced Quez with DaVonta Parker, which I think is an upgrade. DaVonta Parker may not be fast, but I think he knows how to get open. He's a veteran. But Crawley, don't even worry about that, right? Good observation. Those cap hits are tremendous later down the line. But don't even worry about that. You want to know why? Because they're going to find a way to manipulate that. They're going to find a way to manipulate that, especially if he's winning. D. Mizzle says they never did this for Wentz. They got Alshon and Torrey, but they were like B-level receivers. Now, I will say this. At that time, Alshon Jeffrey was a well-respected receiver. Let's be honest. At that time, Alshon was a well-respected receiver. He was coming off of the PED year. Remember he got suspended his final year in Chicago because of the PEDs. So he came off the PED year, and Torrey Smith gave you a lot of speed. Way better hands than Quez. Way better hands than Quez. Alshon was playing at I understand when you look at Alshon's numbers from that season, it doesn't jump off the screen. It doesn't. But Alshon was great for the Eagles that year. He was a beast that year. You know what I'm saying? Nelson Aguilar, remember, Nelson Aguilar actually showed up that year too. You see, what happened was everybody showed up to such a level where they were able to spread the ball around. And you're right. At the end of the day, they never gave Wentz this kind of talent. Never. Never. There's no quarterback in Eagles history who's had this level of talent. But also, there's no quarterback in Eagles history who's had this level of caps, had this type of cap space to deal with. The NFL was in a new era with all this money being thrown around. The wide receiver position is more talented than it's ever been. So, and also, let's be honest about this too. Wentz's reservoir, his talent reservoir was deeper. Wentz was a very talented player, but he just lost it up here. Wentz lost it up here. And then it started to affect the physical talent, the skill set. So overall, in 2017 was a talented team, but 2017 wasn't as talented as 2022. And I used to campaign for Wentz. Steve Ike says Kellen Moore has been around. He'll get our boys right. I hope so. I hope so. There's too much talent in the building. I hope so. Right? You're paying AJ Brown $25 million. You're paying Saquon Barkley an estimated $13 to $15 million per season. DeVonta Smith entering the 4th year of his rookie deal. The Eagles have to decide, which they will, but they have to decide to pick up that 5th-year option, right? The Eagles are going to have to pick up that 5th-year option, right? That's coming up. The Eagles have until May 2nd to exercise the 5th-year option on DeVonta Smith. And in my humble opinion, they need to be working on that contract now because the price tag only goes up. But Kellen Moore has a lot at his disposal. You got Jalen Hurts. You got AJ Brown, DeVonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, DaVonte Parker, Saquon Barkley. Is there really an excuse for anybody? Thank you guys so much for locking in on the content. Also, we have 89 people tuning in on YouTube. We got 47 people tuning in on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for the support. We got 141 people in here total. 94 on YouTube, 47 on Twitter. So thank you guys, man. You guys have been amazing. You guys are being amazing right now. Robert Driscoll says, I too was in Winterville. Was in Winterville at one time, but had to move like 99% of his fans. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Like my man Rick O'Brien said, make sure you guys hit that like button. It means a lot to me. When you guys hit the like button, it really helps the content grow. It helps more people find it. It helps us get more people in the live chat. So make sure you guys keep smashing that like button. If you guys are here, where are we? We got 96 people in the live chat on Twitter. We got 47 people on, we got 96 people on YouTube, 47 on Twitter. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It really means a lot. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It really helps the content grow. Absolutely. And like Rick O'Brien said, it helps the algorithm. It helps more people find it. So make sure you guys hit that like button. And YouTube is going to continue to push the live stream out so we can grow this thing to be as big as possible because we're trying to build our community here. the digital print house. Hey, man. How about this? Shoot me a DM on Twitter. Shoot me a DM on Twitter. And we'll get it cracking. Shoot me a DM on Twitter and we'll have a talk. We'll see. You know what I mean? I'm always open to see if we can make something work. So shoot me a DM on Twitter, to a link to your stuff, and we'll have a conversation. And regardless of how it ends up, just know it's all love, my friend. Shoot me a DM and we'll talk. Regardless if we work or we don't work, just know it's love and it's respect. And I wish the best for your company, my friend. Best believe that. Robert Driscoll, thank you. It's always good to be back. It's always good to be seen, my friend. It's good to see you. Steve Ike, all I know how to do is be me, my friend. Trey979 says, Smitty going to get his. I hope so. He better. You want to know why? Because the price tag only going up. Take a look at this market value. Take a look at that. That's DeVonta Smith's current market value right now. Currently. That's DeVonta Smith's current market value as of today. I don't think they're going to let him walk, Crowley. I really don't think so. They drafted him. That's not even how the Eagles move. When they draft you, they want to pay you. When they draft you, they want to pay you. But as of right now, that's the estimated market value. Thank you, Trey979. D. Mizzle says, I think Smitty going to get his. AJ and Smith complement each other so well. In my opinion, I even think Smith catches better than AJ. Smith just doesn't have size. Can you imagine if DeVonta Smith was the size of AJ Brown? Can you imagine if DeVonta Smith was built like AJ Brown with that same skill set? Can you imagine? That's a cheat code. But again, let me put it in perspective for you guys. Let me see if I got this note still. I don't know if I do or not, but let me see if I got this note. Nope, I don't. It's gone. But Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman for the let me show y'all something. Michael Pittman for the Colts, right? He just got paid. Y'all want to know how much they're paying him? Look at how much they're paying Michael Pittman right now. He just got a new contract. This is Michael Pittman from the Colts. And I think we all can agree, DeVonta Smith and Michael Pittman, DeVonta Smith is on a different level than him. I think we all can agree to that, right? But if Michael Pittman signed a 3-year extension with $46 million guaranteed, and he's making $23.3 million average salary, follow me here. Michael Pittman is making $23.3 million per season from the Colts. He just signed that contract a couple weeks ago, or last week, right? He just signed that contract. So if Michael Pittman is getting $23.3 million and he's their number one, what do you think Smitty's getting? If Smitty went to the Colts today, he's the new number one. If DeVonta Smith went to the Colts today, he's the new number one. So I ask you, if Michael Pittman is making $23 million a year, what do you think Smitty gonna make? Remind you, AJ Brown making 25. AJ Brown making 25, but he signed that contract a couple years ago. You follow me here? My man Furman with the $5 super chat again. Furman is holding me down, man. He says, I'm telling you now, guys, RPO or we're done. We hired a guy that barely runs the ball and has never ran the RPO. Nobody talks about that, guys. Well, here's the thing, right? To your point, Furman, just to kind of, ease your mind a little bit. Although you bring up some very, very good points, most coaches, most offenses have incorporated the RPO in their offense in some way. All teams run the RPO in their own way, but no team runs it or ran it at the level the Eagles did. You see, every offense has their identity. Every offense has things that they want to accomplish, right? But they also sprinkle in curveballs. So every team has run some RPOs in some way. But the Eagles made their bread and butter off of it consistently. So can Kellen Moore marry the RPO with what he wants to accomplish? Because Kellen Moore, he incorporates a lot of motion, and the RPO is that much more deadly when you have motion involved. It's that much more deadly when you have motion involved. So I think Kellen Moore, he's a smart guy. He should be able to incorporate the RPO with what he wants to accomplish. Another thing, you guys, AJ Brown making $25 million a year, DK Metcalf making 24, Terry McLaurin 22.7, DJ Moore 20.6 million a year. Where does DaVonte fit in? His estimated market value is $22.8 million a year. Furman, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my friend. Thank you. Spin Bad, thank you, my friend. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. You guys know how I'm giving it up. Thank you. Thank you. Tanner. Hey, Tanner. Hey, ain't you supposed to be practicing or something? Kenny Pickett is trying to take your job, Tanner. Come on, man. Come on. Don't talk. I love this sweater, man. I love this sweater. Got a little combination of tweed and cable knit. I love this sweater, Tanner. Come on, man. Come on. Little tweed, a little cable knit never hurt nobody. Damn. I thought it was all love. I thought it was all love, kid. Hey, see, Antonio King knows. Antonio King feels me. You know what I'm saying? And it's a little chilly right now. I was a little cold. I didn't want to put on a hoodie. I wanted to put on something I can, I wanted to put on something I could take off, put on. I didn't want to put on a hoodie. So, Oh, man. The digital print house. You funny as hell, man. Music soul child. That's funny. So, yeah, again, man. Here's the thing, you guys. Like I said, Jalen Hurts, it's now or never. It's now or never. You signed Saquon Barkley to a 3-year deal. You got to win the Super Bowl in that time. You got to win the Super Bowl in that. You have to. You have to. And also, let's remember, you guys, this is the Philadelphia Eagles. This is Philadelphia. There's pressure no matter who you are. There's pressure no matter who's on the roster. Let's make that clear too. With the way we give it up for the Philadelphia Eagles, there's pressure no matter what. But regardless, when you invest this kind of money in the quarterback, when you invest this type of talent into the roster, the pressure has to go up, right? Flexing, you spitting right now, flexing. You spitting. Put up or shut up. Get down or lay down. It's just that simple. Y'all all saw state property. Get down or lay down. Which is it? Which is it? And look, I understand AJ Brown get a bad rap, but here's the thing, man. He said something on WIP that really stood out to me because I understand passion. I understand when you really care about something. I understand when you want something so bad, you feel it in your veins. You feel it in your bones when you want something that bad. And you put in the work you put in. So I understand what AJ Brown is talking about. So when I see AJ Brown animated, and listen, he gave us he tried to give us a different perspective. He said, when you guys see me on the sideline animated, a lot of people automatically think I'm mad at somebody. But what if I'm trying to motivate my guys? What if I'm trying to let them know I believe in them? What if I'm trying to let them know that we're better than that we're better than what we're performing at? You see, perspective is everything. Perspective is everything. And when you're a guy of AJ Brown's skill set and you know you can impact the game in a major way, you want to do that. You want the ball. You feel what I'm saying? Think about yourself in your own personal life. When you know what you're capable of, when you know the impact that you can make, and nobody giving you that chance or that shot, or you don't see people working as hard as you, but they want the same result, you're going to have a problem with that. You're going to have a problem with that when you busting your ass and you see somebody else not doing the same, but they want the same result as you. How can somebody demand the same result as you when you work harder than them? So I understand passion. I understand conviction. So I'm not going to hold it against AJ Brown. I won't. Because I understand passion and conviction and desire. I feel them. I feel that. I feel that. Relative Time Works with the $10 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love, as always. He says, all the free agent chaos, we forget the biggest question coming into the season after last year's collapse. Nick Sirianni. What's his role now? Is he relevant? This team needs an attitude adjustment. Can he lead? Relative Time Works, you ask a handful of pertinent questions. You've asked a handful of pertinent questions. What's Nick Sirianni in this situation? What's Nick Sirianni's job? You know, that was the narrative. So look, here's the thing. Just how I mentioned how Howie Roseman has given Jalen Hurts everything, they've also given Nick Sirianni everything. They gave him Kellen Moore. They gave him Vic Fangio. They gave him Doug Nussmeier. What more can he possibly need to be successful? Can he lead? Now, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, you guys. According to the NFLPA, Nick Sirianni is beloved. According to the NFLPA annual report cards. Remember how every year the NFLPA does their team report cards. They grade them in several different categories: treatment of families, food in the cafeteria, nutritionists and the dietitians, locker room, training staff, weight room, strength coaches, team travel, head coach, ownership. Keep in mind, the players vote on this. And here was the Philadelphia Eagles report card. According to the NFLPA, the NFL Players Association, Nick Sirianni is beloved. Relative Time Works, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, my friend. It really means a lot. Hey, listen, all you guys that are just hopping in, man, I appreciate you. CJ, what's good? CJ Davis, what's good, my man? Really appreciate you guys. We got 163 people tuning in right now. We got 162. We got 110 on YouTube. We got 52 on Twitter. Make sure you guys smash that like button. It really helps the algorithms. It really helps the content find new people. It helps new Eagles fans find the content. And also make sure you guys subscribe as well. It really provides me with a ton of motivation to keep grinding for you guys no matter what. But I'm gonna chuck the Eagles regardless. But make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys also hit that notification bell as well. It reminds you and lets you know and notifies you whenever I go live, whenever I upload any content. The notification bell will keep you guys abreast on anything going on. So make sure you guys smash that like button. And also my Twitter people. Thank you guys so much as well. I didn't forget about you guys, my people on Twitter. You guys are tremendous. Hold me down. Make sure you guys always check out my tweets whenever I tweet. Make sure you guys also are subscribed to the Chalk It Up Sports YouTube channel as well. I appreciate all the love and support. And also make sure you guys that are on YouTube follow me on Twitter. My handle is below on the bar going by. Just make sure you keep an eye on it. And also, I think my links are in the description. So, yeah, just make sure you guys stay locked in on the content. But again, Nick Sirianni, right? We ask, can he lead this team? Does he have the respect of this team? Well, according to the NFLPA, his players gave Nick Sirianni an A grade. His players graded him at an A. The ownership was graded at an A. So here's the thing, man. You know, I'm gonna always question this thing. But they like him, and they clearly respect him. They voted on it. I can't ignore data with my feelings. This is data. This is certified information from the NFLPA. Players, they vote on this. This isn't media propaganda. This isn't owners influencing this. This is the NFLPA. This is a union. And they have graded their head coach, Nick Sirianni, at an A. You guys see it. Look, this is the NFLPA. The Philadelphia Eagles report card. They were ranked 4th out of 32 teams overall. 4th. Look, the Philadelphia Eagles finished the year ranked 4th overall in the team survey report. Survey respondents consistently grade the staff highly. The strength coaches, training staff, and head coach Nick Sirianni all receive extremely high grades from players. How can I ignore this? See, Anthony Dwayne, I understand your point. Trust me, Anthony. I understand. Oh, by the way, let me give my man Relative Time Works his wrench. Let me get you your wrench, Relative Time Works. There we go. Like, Anthony, trust me. And also, my man Marcus from Pro Fan Talk, he played in the league. Pro Fan Talk, I don't know if you guys know this, Pro Fan Talk, PFT, he's a former player. He played in the league. He's a former player. So he'll tell you the NFLPA will complain if it ain't right. If something was off with Nick Sirianni, if they didn't believe in him, we would see it right here. So, I gotta give credible. I gotta acknowledge it, regardless of my own feelings about this Nick Sirianni situation. I have to acknowledge what the players are saying. I have to add some credence to it. I have to. Make sure you guys smash that like button. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys smash that like button. I really appreciate it, man. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to my man Pro Fan Talk. Does amazing work covering the Philadelphia Eagles. Amazing work. Amazing work covering the Philadelphia Eagles. So overall, and thank you, Ken. I appreciate the love, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to do my best. Thank you, Ken. So overall, like I said, when you think about everything that's been going on, and we're going to do a reset. We've been live for about an hour, you guys. Thank you guys so much for locking in on the content. You guys are tuned in to Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. The pressure is on Jalen Hurts this season. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. You gave him AJ Brown. He has Dallas Goedert. You got DeVonta Smith. You add Saquon Barkley. You have that offensive line who's still top 5, top 6, give or take. You know what I'm saying? We still got to figure out if Cam Jurgens can hack it at center consistently. We still got to figure out the right guard spot. But left tackle, left guard, right tackle, fortified. So again, when you invest this type of capital, this kind of talent, this type of personnel into a team like this, it has to be Super Bowl or bust. So let me ask you guys this. Also real quick. Shout out to my man, Pin9617. Good afternoon, my friend. I appreciate you for always locking in on the content. Thank you, my friend. Always showing love. Appreciate the $1.99 super chat. Hear me out on this. I want to ask you guys the question. Is this season Super Bowl or bust? You guys tell me. Y'all tell me what it is. Y'all know how I feel. And I've been reading a lot of y'all live chats and betting yourself. He says facts, Tone, all facts. But I want y'all to tell me, is this, matter of fact, this is what we're going to do. We're going to actually keep track of this stuff here, okay? This is what we're going to do. We're going to put up a poll. Wait. Don't answer yet. We're going to put up a poll. Now, roast pork Italian, the defense is still a work in progress. The defense has to prove that they're back on track. You're right. You're right. Roast pork Italian and Kyle Kokorski, you guys are right. The defense is still unproven. The defense is unproven. I didn't forget that. I did not forget that. But they did improve the defensive line. They did improve the DB room, bringing back CJ. They did improve the linebacker room. They brought in some guys with legitimate experience, guys that come from winning situations. But it still has to prove itself. It still has to prove itself. I get it. I think we need more. We do need more on defense. And on paper, yes, I'm with you guys 100%. I'm with you guys 100%. On paper, they've added. On paper, they have added. But I got to ask you guys a question. I want to know what you guys think. The poll has been dropped in the live chat. So all my Twitter people, all my people on YouTube, if you want to participate in the poll, make sure you guys are on the live chat. I'm asking you guys straight up. As of today, is it Super Bowl or bust for the Eagles? As of today. As of today, I need to know. Because y'all know how I feel about it. Twiz, what's going on, my guy? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. My man PFT with the $10 super chat. My man, thank you. Thank you, my friend. You definitely ain't got to do that. But I appreciate you, my man. Thank you. He says Sirianni being a CEO coach is not a negative. To me, he's letting his assistant coaches do what they do best. I don't think it's a negative either. I like CEO coaches. I don't think it's a negative at all. By the way, I just gave you a wrench, PFT. But no, I don't think it's negative at all. I like CEO coaches. I really do. So I'm rolling with that. Thank you for the $10 super chat, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. So as of right now, 72% of y'all say it's Super Bowl or bust. The real RMP, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing to the show, my friend. It means a lot. Really means a lot to me, man. Really means a lot. And I think somebody asked me, would I start Darius Slay at safety? I can't remember who it was. Somebody asked, would I move Darius Slay to safety? And I say no. Kyle Kokorski. That's who it was. PFT, thank you so much again for the $10 super chat, my guy. Thank you. Kyle says, would you move Slay to safety? Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Slay is still your best corner. He is still your best corner. Hey, yo. Is this Niners all damn day? Yo, tell me, is this Niners all damn day? Because he says, but Sills, we 10-1. Yo, is this Niners all damn day? It better not be. Is that Niners all damn day? Somebody let me know. He said, that's my bro. Okay, yeah, all right, okay. Oh, so you got a twin? You got a twin? But look, man, this is it. This is when you invest this kind of money, man, you gotta win. You gotta win. I understand that the defense still has to prove itself. I'm with you on that. The defense has done nothing to earn my confidence. The defense has done nothing to earn my confidence. We got 175 people in the live stream, you guys. 122 on YouTube, 53 on Twitter. Thank you. Well, X, I'm sorry. I can't call it X. It's so weird to me. I'm still calling it Twitter. But they call it X. James, I'm not dropping a link. No. James always want me to drop a link. No, I'm not dropping a link, James. This is not a call-in show. Not today. Maybe we'll do one on Friday. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, maybe. I'll work that out. Maybe we do a call-in show on Friday. Freaky Friday. You know how we give it up. Anthony Wilson, my man. Thank you so much for going. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Anthony Wilson. LJ in the building. LJ in the building. My nemesis. My nemesis. LJ is in the building. What's going on, my man? Friday, we may do a call-in show. I'm thinking about that. It's Friday. We may do that because I do a lot of talking. So I want to get y'all perspective. We'll do a call-in show. You guys got to be respectful though. We do a call-in show, and then each of you guys will have. I will give each of you guys about maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll give each of you guys about 3 minutes to just vent. I'll give you guys 3 minutes to just vent. What you want to happen, what you think to happen. You give your opinion. What we're gonna call it though? On Fridays, what we're gonna call it? I don't know yet, but we're gonna call it a face-to-face Fridays. I don't know. Yo, Fitness Warrior is hilarious, man. 3 minutes. Yeah, okay, yeah. 3 minutes sounds good. 3 minutes sounds good. We face the music Fridays, face-to-face Fridays, face your fears Friday. That sounds cool. I like that. That sounds cool. Abraham Shepard, welcome to the show, man. As of right now, LJ, I think we got about 38 million in cap space. Let's double check it though. Let's double check it real quick. Let's double check. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, as of right now, here's what the cap space looks like for the league. As of right now. Let's see if we can get this zoomed in a little bit more. As of right now, this is the cap space for the league. Oh, that's too close. All right. So, this is where we are. The Philadelphia Eagles right now, 39.1 million in cap. 39.1. But then you also got this number over here, 28.3. So, I mean, you guys can figure that part out. But 39 million. Do you figure out DeVonta Smith's contract? You got 39 million in cap space. You got 39. Is that the time to figure out DeVonta? Is that what you do with that money? Is that what you do with the money? You got 39 million. Is that what you do? You pay DaVonte and you set him up. You set him up nicely. Is that what you do? Alohi DC says, real question, Tone. Draft a cornerback or a linebacker in the first 2 rounds? Is that what you're talking about, the first 2 rounds? I'm drafting a corner in the first round. I want a corner in the first round, man. Also, fitness, I think we are going to pick up the 5th-year option, but I think they're also going to extend them too. Because what you do is you pick up the 5th-year option and you extend them, and then you can restructure that so it works under the cap. You pick up the 5th-year option and then pick it up and then you extend. Pick it up and then you extend. But I think they got to pay him though. I think you got to pay him. You pay him because next year is going to jump. Next year it's going to jump. So if I'm the Eagles, I pay him now. You got the money right now. I'm paying him now. If it's up to me, Alohi, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I'm drafting a corner in the first round, my friend. And also you got two second round picks too. So you may go linebacker. I think if they go corner in the first, they'll probably go old lineman in the second. Honestly, I think that's what the Eagles are. Remember, in the past 2 drafts, remember this, you guys. In the past 2 drafts, the Philadelphia Eagles have went offensive line in the second round. They've gone offensive linemen in the second round in the past 2 drafts. So I wouldn't be surprised. if the Philadelphia Eagles draft corner in the first round and then go O-line in the second, and then maybe get another line, maybe get a linebacker in the second as well. They have 2 second round picks. Does it like that? Does that make sense for you guys? I think that makes perfect sense. Remember, last year they drafted Cam Jurgens in the second round. The year before that, they drafted Landon Dickerson in the second round, right? Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, 2 years ago it was Cam, and then the year before that it was Landon. Fitness Warrior says, Tone, honest question. How do we know if Howie will listen to Fangio to draft a valuable linebacker? It's a good question. Do you think we're assigning a lot of people in free agency because he has more faith in the new coaching staff? It's another good question. I think about that, Fitness Warrior, that's a good question. How do we know Howie will listen to Fangio? I'll put it to you this way. Vic Fangio is a well-respected man in this league. And Vic Fangio, at this point in his career, he's not taking any job where he can't have any say-so over his defense, especially at personnel. So when I think about it from that perspective, Vic Fangio has to have some influence on the defensive personnel. He has to. You drafted all these, you signed all these linebackers in free agency. You signed Julian Okora. You signed Zach Bond. You signed Devin White. You signed Oren Burks. You're probably going to draft a linebacker too. You still got Nakobe Dean, Patrick Johnson, and also, remind you, just because all those guys got signed doesn't mean they make the roster. Keep that in mind. Just because they signed those guys doesn't mean they make the roster. So it's going to be really competitive in that linebacker room. And I think what was missing in the linebacker room last year is that you didn't have enough bodies back there competing. You didn't have enough legitimate names back there competing. So now you got Devin White competing. You got Oren Burks competing. You got Nakobe Dean competing. You got Zach Bond competing. You got Julian Okora competing. You got Patrick Johnson competing. You got guys competing for starting time. These guys know, Devin White knows this is his career. Remember, Devin White is on a 1-year deal. He has to be successful. He has to change the narrative about his career. You got to think about it from that perspective too, right? And also, Fitness Warrior again. I think Vic Fangio does have some say. He has to. There's no way he took the job if he wasn't getting any. But again, you guys got to think about it from this perspective as well. Devin White is looking to prove people wrong. Devin White is trying to prove people wrong. He has to change the narrative of his career. Zach Bond, he told you in his press conference. He told you what his goal was. Zach Bond made it very clear. He says, I'm trying to get a long-term contract somewhere. Zach Bond said that. He know you think Zach Bond came to Philadelphia because he liked the area? You think Zach Bond came to Philadelphia because he was just trying to get some cheesesteaks and soft pretzels and water ice? You think that's what, or get a hoagie? You think Zach Bond came here just to hang out? He came here because he saw that the linebacker room, the starting role, is wide the hell open. He came here because he looked at Nakobe Dean and said, I'm taking that from him. Devin White came here because he looked at that linebacker room and said, oh, I'm taking that. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, listen, flexing. I know it's easy to call anybody, you my man. And I know it's easy to just call anybody ass because you didn't see him play. You don't know much about him. I know it's easy to say that. I get it. I totally get it. But here's the thing. Oren Burke, Devin White, Zach Bond. You think they took these jobs because, oh, I came to Philly for the scenery. I came to Philly for the Rocky Steps. I came because they got good food here. They came because, one, they all want to prove that they can play in this league still. They're all trying to get long-term deals. But more than anything, they came here because they looked at that linebacker room and said, oh, I can take that. They looked at Nakobe Dean and said, oh, that's food. Nakobe Dean better understand the assignment. He better understand. Nakobe Dean, I hope he understands the assignment. You feel what I'm saying? When you put that kind of competition, I understand Devin White has not played well over the past couple years. I understand that. But he is a Super Bowl champion. He is a former Pro Bowler. He is a former second-team All-Pro. Oren Burke did play for the 49ers over the past couple seasons when they were at their best. He was a contributor on that defense. He was a contributor on special teams. He is a disciplined player. He was coached under DeMeco Ryans. He was coached under Steve Wilkes, right? He had to be good enough to be in the building with those guys. He had to be. So all I'm saying is all these guys are trying to get extensions either in Philly or somewhere else. All these linebackers are trying to get long-term contracts. They're all trying to prove that whatever people say about them is wrong. Even a guy you draft. Even a guy that you draft, right? They coming in the building saying, oh, this linebacker room is food. Nakobe Dean is food. Julian Okora, food. Oren Burke, food. Devin White, food. Zach Bond, food. All of these guys are looking at the other guys in the room saying, I'm coming for that. And I want that. And you got to kill me. Shout out to my man, Spy Shitty Chop. Shout out to my man, Doug Erickson. Welcome to the show, my friend. I appreciate you. I don't recognize you. I'm not sure if you're new. I could be wrong. I apologize. If you guys are just hopping in, make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you like the content. Make sure you guys also hit that notification bell. It makes you, it lets you know whenever I go live, whenever I drop any kind of content or community posts. But understand where I'm coming from with this. All I'm saying is each one of these linebackers are looking at each guy saying, oh, okay, I'm coming for that. I'm coming for that. You know, and look, the reason they feel that way is because the Philadelphia Eagles have not done right by the position. So don't get mad at Oren Burke for trying to seize an opportunity. Don't get mad at Devin White for trying to seize an opportunity, or Zach Bond for trying to seize an opportunity, or Julian Okora, or N'Kobe. These guys are trying to seize an opportunity. Howie Roseman did not do right by this position for years. For years, he has not done right by this position. He's been nickel and dominant every single year. So that's why you got guys coming into this team or looking at the Philadelphia Eagles as a situation where, oh, I can make some money for myself. I can become the guy here. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to get across that the competition is at an all-time high. And if they draft a linebacker, oh my God. If they draft a linebacker in the second round, oh my God. The competition just heats up. The competition just heats up. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Yo, Dawad Jones, that's a damn shame. Dawad Jones, you're so right. I can't remember the last good linebacker we had. I can't. So that's the only thing I'm trying to get across to you guys. That's hey Tony, what's going on, my friend? I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. 200s, what's going on? Roast Pork Italian says, he says, PFF tells me White is trash. PFF tells me Devin White is trash. They also tell me Reed Blankenship is good. So obviously, I don't listen to them. I have eyes to make my opinions. I can respect that. Michael Kendricks was solid. He was solid. Michael Kendricks was solid. I don't want to dismiss Michael Kendricks. You guys bring up a good point. Michael Kendricks was solid. He wasn't great, but he was solid. He was solid. You know what I mean? Undersized. TJ Edwards was. I don't even understand why we let him go. Listen. If you guys have been following me, I am no stranger to letting you guys know how pissed off I was when they let TJ Edwards go. If you guys have been keeping up with me in any way, I have been no stranger to ripping the Eagles about letting TJ Edwards walk. But Trotter was the best out of all of them, though. Trotter was the best. But overall, like I said, man. Overall, like I said, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure going around the NovaCare complex. A lot of pressure. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. Estefan LeBron, that's a very good observation by you. That's a very good observation by you. They thought N'Kobe Dean was the next Nick Bolton. And you know what's so funny about the Nick Bolton situation? I wanted Nick Bolton. I said the Eagles should draft him. I wanted Nick Bolton. Remember JOK? Jeremiah Koroa? Jeremiah Owusu-Koroa. Remember him? From Notre Dame? He's a linebacker for the Cleveland Browns. They drafted him in the second round. I wanted Jeremiah Koromoa. I wanted JOK. Remember him? I wanted him. But no, we didn't draft him. We could have drafted him, but we didn't take him. I like JOK. I wanted JOK in Philadelphia. And I like his swagger. I love when he comes to the games dressed up in his traditional African garbs. I think he's Nigerian, right? I think JOK is Nigerian. I love when I see JOK come to the games in his traditional Nigerian garbs, his traditional Nigerian you know what I mean? I love that. That man mean business. You know what I'm saying? And flexing, he come to the game smooth. That man moved like the president. That man dressed like he dressed like he at the Nigerian consulate. You feel what I'm saying? Facts. We got 177 people in the live stream. 116 on YouTube, 61 on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for locking in on the content. You guys have been tremendous, man. You guys have been tremendous. Tremendous. So again, man, the pressure is on everybody. Oh, Crowley, we talking about JOK. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's the former Notre Dame linebacker. He was drafted by the Browns in the second round. He was in the same draft class as DeVonta Smith in 2021. So yeah, Pretty Mimi, what's going on, sweetheart? Welcome to the show. Appreciate you guys, man, for being here. But yeah, the bottom line is the pressure is on. The pressure is on. Y'all want to know who I really wanted? Estefan. This is a good point. He says Drew Tranquil made a name for himself too. I really think Cam Hart or Kyrie Jackson would be slept on this year's DBs. I really wanted Willie Gay. I think he got who signed Willie Gay in free agency? Does anybody know who signed Willie Gay? I gotta find it. Let me double check this. Willie Gay, the Saints. The Saints signed Willie Gay. They signed him to a 1-year deal. I wanted Willie Gay. He spent his entire career with the Chiefs. Was always productive for him. I liked Willie Gay. That's what I really wanted. But obviously we didn't get him. Matt, it is Matt. I think it is Super Bowl or bust. It is. D Mizzle, I want Kool-Aid too. Flexing the stepper. How he is a cheap bastard. Hey, listen. I asked you guys, was this season Super Bowl or bust for the Eagles? Or more so, as of today, is it Super Bowl or bust for the Philadelphia Eagles? $74% of you guys say yes. 26% of you guys say no. Now I'm curious here. All of you guys that said yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. All of you guys who said no. And I apologize for the shaky connection, you guys. Sorry about the Wi-Fi. Estefan, yes, exactly. I agree with that. Saquon in the mix is definitely Super Bowl or bust. But let me ask you guys this. 75% of you guys said yes. 25% of you guys said no. 91 votes, by the way. 91 votes. I want to ask you guys. The ones who said no, why not? Why not? All of you that said no, for those of you who do not think this is a Super Bowl or bust team. Why not? Tell me why. The linebacker room. That's why it's not Super Bowl or bust. Well, listen, here's the thing, Crawley. To your point, no team is perfect. Every team has a weakness. Every team can't invest high capital at every position group, right? I'm not making excuses, by the way. You know how I feel about the linebacker room. Y'all know. But I'm just saying, when you think about the moves that have been made and the way. Wait, Josh, I'm confused. Josh Smith, I'm confused what you mean. Oh, I think I know what you mean, Josh. Are you saying that I'm not saying that it's Super Bowl or bust for anyone else? Josh Smith, I want to understand before I, give you a retort. Are you saying that I'm not putting this pressure on anybody else? Because I mean, we do cover the Philadelphia Eagles here. But I just want clarification. Are you implying that I'm not putting the pressure on Joe Burrow or Tua or Herbert? Is that what you're implying, my friend? Because in my humble opinion, it's Super Bowl or bust for Joe Burrow. It's Super Bowl or bust for Tua Tagovailoa. It's Super Bowl or bust for Justin Herbert. And you know what's so crazy about the Justin Herbert situation? It's Super Bowl or bust for Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, all those. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. The Eagles are not the only team that it's Super Bowl or bust for. Because Joe Burrow, he played in Super Bowl before, just like Jalen Hurts. They both have played in Super Bowls, and they both lost. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They franchise tagged him, but the word is they may trade him. You never know. But Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, at one point had Mixon. That defense was better than the Eagles' defense. You got the head coach. The offensive line is shaky for sure. But still, they paid that man. It's Super Bowl or bust for him too, right? Detroit. See, don't get it twisted. There are more teams in Super Bowl or bust mode than we realize. All right, let's go down the list real quick. I'm gonna ask you guys. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this, right? Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this, right? All the teams that made the playoffs, right? Okay. Every team is not in the same position, right? But here's the thing. I'm gonna ask you guys. We're gonna go team for team. We're gonna go one by one. We're gonna go one by one here. Is it Super Bowl or bust for Detroit? Yes or no? We're gonna go team for team. Is it Super Bowl or bust for Detroit? Tell me why. Y'all, I see more no than it. Tell me why. Tell me why. Hold on, wait. Time's out. You think because hold on, wait. Time's out. What? Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta. Huh? That offensive line? What? What? Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs at running back, David Montgomery at running back. They made it to the NFC Championship. What? But that's my point. That's my point, Flexing. That's my point. These things come in waves. So therefore, this is their wave. This is their wave. This is their wave. They got to capitalize, right? You're proving my point. When you have a wave, when you have momentum, doesn't that mean you got to capitalize, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. When you have momentum, don't you have to capitalize? What? Nah. You can't. No, you can't, Mizzle. No, you can't. You can't name me 15 better wide receiver duos. You can't. Between Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams, you can't name me 15 better wide receiver duos. You can't. You can't. Amon-Ra St. Brown was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro last year. If I'm not mistaken, right? It wasn't he a Pro Bowler? Name 15 receivers better than Amon-Ra St. Brown. Go. Are we serious? Are we serious right now? Y'all really shitting on Amon-Ra St. Brown like that? My man Cotton, what's good? My man Cotton, it's my brother, man. It's my dude. We go way back. Y'all shitting on Amon-Ra St. Brown like that? They got that tight end, Sam Laporta. What? Are we really going to sit here and not say, okay, duos. Okay, duos. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. No, duos. Let's stay there. Let's stay there. Duos. Let's stay right there. We ain't gonna move. Name 15 better duos than Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams. Go. Name 15 better duos than Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I take it back. Matter of fact, I'll do this because here's the thing, right? This is the NFL. Hold on, wait, real quick. I may have to move the goalpost again and follow me here, right? Follow me here. Just follow me. Where we are right now in the NFL, our tight ends, follow me here. Are tight ends just as important as wide receivers now? Yes or no? I want to ask y'all this, but before we commit to anything, are tight ends just as valuable as wide receivers now? Tell me, yes or no? I'm asking y'all now. Are tight ends just as important as wide receivers now? Okay, got you. All right, we all agree. So, name a better, because Jameson Williams still got to prove some things. Name me 15 better duos than Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. Name me 15 better duos than Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. Go. I'll wait. Because don't think Well, don't think the Eagle situation is the norm. Do not think the Eagle situation is the norm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? That's 12 for one. That's 12. And duos. That can be wide receiver and tight end. That can be wide receiver and wide receiver. You think, hold on, time's out. You think Calvin Ridley better than Amon-Ra St. Brown right now? Hold on, what? You think Calvin Ridley better than Amon-Ra St. Brown right now? The Raiders? Are you serious? DaVonte Parker and who else? The Texans? Are you serious? The Texans don't have... Yo, what's D. Mizzle talking about? What's D. Mizzle talking about? Mizzle, you know I love you. You know I love you. But the Texans don't have one receiver better than Amon-Ra St. Brown. Are you smoking dope, my G? The Texans don't have one receiver better than Amon-Ra St. Brown. They don't have one. The Texans will trade two of their wide receivers for Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Texans will trade Nico Collins for Amon-Ra St. Brown. If you ask the Texans, can we have Nico Collins or Amon-Ra St. Brown, who do you think they taking? The tight end in Dallas is Ferguson. Kyle. Ferguson. Let me ask y'all, if you got an opportunity to draft Amon-Ra St. Brown or Nico Collins, who you taking? I'll wait. Who you taking? If Amon-Ra St. Brown is on the board and Nico Collins is on the board, who you taking? Who you taking? We got 199 people on the live stream, man. Thank y'all so much for locking in. I appreciate the support. You guys are tremendous, man. I really appreciate the love, man. We got 199 people here. We got 134 on YouTube, 65 on Twitter. It's awesome. No, listen. I'm not saying Nico was bad. Okay, listen. I'm not saying Nico Collins is bad. I'm not saying that. I like Nico Collins. For real. But you said, but Mizzle, you said 15. Mizzle, you said 15, remember? Mizzle, remember, you said 15. Hey, listen, y'all, didn't he say that? Correct me if I'm wrong. He said 15, did he not? Did he? Hey, listen, Mizzle, you know you my guy. Mizzle, you know you my guy. Real quick, you know you my guy. But didn't he say 15? That's why you got to be careful what you say. You got to be careful. So that's all I'm saying, Mizzle. And then again, I still like Sam Laporta is the man. Amon-Ra St. Brown is the man. No, Mizzle good. No, Mizzle was good, y'all. Mizzle was all good. Mizzle was all good. Mizzle was good. Mizzle was all good. It's my man. But all I'm trying to say is, right, the whole reason we're talking about this is there are more teams on Super Bowl or bust watch than we think. You follow me? Yo, Razor, I don't want Antonio Brown, dog. I do not want that man. I'm cool, man. The CTE is in full effect. I'm cool off of him. But you know, the reason we started talking about this is because there are more teams that are Super Bowl or bust than we realize. And Detroit is one of them. They made it to the NFC Championship. You think they're not trying to get back? Detroit actually should have been in the Super Bowl, but they blew it. Remember that? They blew it. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's more teams. There's more teams that are on Super Bowl or bust watch than anything. That's a good question, Mizzle. I didn't really think about it that far. I just knew they was better than top 15, though. But that's a good question, man. Shoot. I might have to think about that. Okay. I might gotta think about that. Mizzle. I'm gonna need time to think about that. You know, I'm not trying to avoid your question, but you know, there are a lot of teams. You know, there are a lot of teams, and I'm not trying to avoid your question, but I got to think about that, like ranking my duos. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of teams in here that got some good 1-2 punches. It's a lot of teams that got solid 1-2 punches, man, and I don't want to jump out the window. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just jump out the window and say something crazy. I want to make sure I really think about it. So, how about this? How about we revisit this topic tomorrow? I'm not getting off live, by the way. But let's revisit the duos topic tomorrow. Let's do that. Hold me to that. Hold me to that, you guys. Okay? Because I want to revisit the duo conversation, but I want to have it honestly. I don't want to just say anything off the top of my head. So hold me to that, you guys. Hold me to that. But the Bears now got a legit duo now, man. Legit. You know? Cause like I do think it's a legitimate conversation to have. You know what I'm saying? I do think, and Mizzle, I know why you said 15. Because like at first you're like, hold on, wait, 15. Like I get it. But I definitely want to revisit this because this is a very fascinating conversation. This is going to be a fascinating thing to discuss because it's going to put things in perspective. But hey, listen, Chicago, they're putting the pieces of my man Cotton. You already know how I give it up. They putting the pieces around that team, but is Caleb Williams the guy? That's gonna be the biggest question. Is Caleb Williams the guy? Because they drafted him. They drafted him. So yeah, where was I? So Super Bowl or bust. The Eagles are not the only one. I think it's Super Bowl or bust for the Bengals. I think it's Super Bowl or bust for the Cowboys. It's Super Bowl or bust for Detroit. It's Super Bowl or bust for the 49ers. It's Super Bowl or bust for the Ravens. It's Super Bowl or bust for the Dolphins. Who else? Well, Troy, listen. Troy, listen to this. The reason. I'm thinking about the Ravens and trying to say really the Jets. Okay, you know what? The Jets possibly because of the you guys, you Lamar. Lamar, you know I love you, right? You know I love you. And I would never say anything to hurt you. But y'all traded Keenan Allen and you cut Mike Williams. And I have no idea what what's his name? Quentin Johnson, is that his name? The wide receiver y'all drafted out of TCU. What's his name? Hey, listen, you guys. What's the wide receiver that was drafted out of TCU? He was drafted out of TCU and he plays for the Chargers. Is it Quentin Johnson? Quentin Williams? What's his name? Johnston. Thank you. Quentin Johnston. Yo, he better turn up. He better turn up. I hear you. No, I got you. I got you, Lamar. Mike Williams keep getting. Look, I understand it. I understand it. I understand it. But I'm just saying. Man, you trade Keenan Allen, you cut Mike Williams, Quentin Johnston. We don't know if he's the guy. You hired Harbaugh. I mean, you paid Justin Herbert. I don't know what the Chargers are doing over there. Ooh, do the Chargers draft Brock Bowers? Kyle Kokorski. Very good call by you. Very good call by you. Okay, so the Chargers have the 5th overall pick. The Chargers have the 5th overall pick. The Chargers pick 5th. The Chargers got the 5th overall pick. Do they choose Brock Bowers? Let me give a shout out to my man with the super chat. Hold on one second. Sorry. Twiz, my guy. He says, Tone, Philly 500 said he would love to have you on the show. You should link up, help grow the channel. Hey, listen, Philly 500 is my dude. If you guys search it, I've actually had Philly 500 on my channel, I think maybe twice. I think I've been on his channel before. I think I've had Philly 500 on like twice or something like that. So, yeah, Philly 500, I love that guy. I love 500, man. He is he's one of the most genuine spirits in the YouTube landscape. Really sweet guy, man. I really love Philly 500, man. I love his content. I love the energy. I love his perspective. Just a really nice guy. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Twiz. It really means a lot to me, my guy. It really does. Really means a lot to me. I could have swore I saw Joey Shakes in here. There he is. My man Joey Shakes in the building. Also, let me get my man. Where he at? Hey, Lamar, I'm giving you a wrench, my guy. Because you my brother in real life. You're my brother in real life. Twiz, did I give you a let me see something. Twiz, let me get you your wrench as well. There we go. All right. So yeah, my man Joey Shakes in the building is always showing love. Always showing love. That's my guy. Always showing mad love. Always showing mad love. Not another Philly fan, my guy. You know, I love those guys, man. LJ, I'm still watching you closely, man. I don't know. I'm still. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm still watching LJ a little bit. I don't know if he's a double agent or not. I'm still watching LJ. I'm still watching LJ. I don't know if he's a double agent. I like him, but I don't know. I'm watching LJ right now. Oh man. Eagles fan, chill, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. I love all y'all for real. It's good to listen. I love all y'all for real. Like, yeah, y'all really Y'all really like show a lot of love, man. You guys have been holding me down every single day. Every single day, man. You guys have been in here. So I gotta appreciate you guys for sure. Hey, Razor, you're not getting DeVonta Smith. Get out of here. No days off, my man. I appreciate you guys, man. Hey, LJ, don't give up on yourself, okay? Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself, LJ, okay? You may get one day. Oh, my God. LJ said, don't give me that type of power. Yeah, you're right. See, I respect LJ. LJ knows himself. He said, no, I don't need that. He said, don't give me that. I respect that, LJ. Big facts. I respect that. He said, nah, don't give me that, man. Don't do that. Listen, if I give LJ a wrench, he'll kick everybody out of here, and I won't have a show. That's how crazy LJ is. He will block everybody, and I won't have a show. I won't have a show if LJ had a wrench. But again, man, LJ, man. Yo, I need to find a way to get LJ a crown, the king of the assholes. The king of the assholes, man. That's what's going on. And listen, you guys, treat the wrenches with respect. Please, I'm begging you guys. Treat them with respect. I'm giving them to you guys because I trust you guys. So please treat the wrenches with tender love and care. Tender love and care. That's all I ask. That's all. That's all. But nonetheless, yeah, let's do a quick reset, right? For anybody who just hopped in, let's do a quick reset, right? You guys are tuned in to Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. I'm your guy, Tone DeShields II, and I'm providing you guys with some of the best Eagles conversations out there, giving you guys passion, giving you guys analysis, insight, giving you guys just my unadulterated opinion. And you guys are a part of the show. So let's do a quick reset. Is Jalen Hurts under pressure? Also, really quickly, I want to revisit the poll. I asked you guys, as of today, is it Super Bowl or bust for the Philadelphia Eagles? 74% of you guys said yes. 26% of you guys said no. So I'm going to end that poll, and I'm going to start a new one. I got a new poll. Should Jalen Hurts be feeling the pressure? I got another poll up there. There we go. Another poll. Should Jalen Hurts be feeling the pressure with this offensive firepower at his disposal? Wow, not at all. I'm seeing not at all. Wow. My man Cotton said he better. Hey, D Mizzle, if Mahomes had this roster, you might as well just cancel the league. If Mahomes had this roster, just cancel football. Just cancel it. Infamous, what's going on, my man? Infamous, turn on the notification bell, man, and you won't miss it. Put the notification bell on, my guy. No, I know that. I know that, Craig. I know that. Craig, I know that. I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around, okay? That's all it is. I'm messing around. I'm just messing around. Hold on, wait. Infamous. So you mean it's hold on, wait, Infamous. Time's out. Infamous says if the Eagles don't lead the NFL offense, Jalen Hurts is trash. So you mean to tell me if the Eagles are ranked second in offense, Jalen Hurts is trash? Infamous, let me ask you this. If the Eagles are ranked second in the NFL in offense, Jalen Hurts is trash? Come on. That's not right. Yo, Infamous, you hate him? You hate him? What did he do? Yo, hate is such a strong word. What did he do to you, Infamous? What did he do? And Infamous, I know you be around. So did he not shake your hand? Did he not come to your football camp? You know what I'm saying? Did he steal somebody girl that you know? Why do you hate him? Hate is a strong word, Infamous. Come on, man. Hate? Damn. That's powerful. He said, I rock with Howie, though. I dapped him up last year. Ain't that some shit? Y'all know what Infamous just said, right? Infamous said he rocked with the suits. Infamous rock with the suits, man. He don't care about you hear what he said, right? He said, I rock with Howie. He dapped me up last year. Infamous, you know what? Infamous is a company man. Infamous only rock with the suits, man. Shout out to my man, Estefan LeBron, with the $10 super chat. He says Detroit is top 10 in wide receiver duels. I did the math. 49ers, Raiders, Lions, Eagles, Bucks, Bears, Dolphins, Bengals, Texans, and Rams. Honorable mention, Seahawks. No particular order, but top 10 wide receiver duels, in my opinion. Hey, listen, Estefan LeBron, you can even do this, right? Just to make it even easier, you can just do top 10. You can just do top duo, right? Because I think Sam Laporta right now has made a bigger impact than Jameson Williams right now. Sam Laporta is the man. So I guess it all depends how you want to look at it, Estefan, right? If you just want to do wide receiver duos, that's cool. But tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rank my top 15 duos. Wide receiver and tight end, wide receiver. I'm going to rank my top 15 pass catching duos. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prepare that for tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about that. My top 15 pass catching duos. So Estefan, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, my guy. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Shout out to my man Cotton. My man Cotton with the $9.99 super chat, brother. Thank you. Thank you. You know how we give it up. That's me and Cotton went to high school together. This is my guy right here. This is my guy, like truly. Me and my man went to high school together. This is my brother, man. My mom loved this young. My mom loved this man. My mom loved this man. So shout out to my man Cotton. This is my brother, man. This is my brother, truly. James Jones with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, my guy. I really appreciate you. James Jones says, "Man, I can't wait to match up with Dallas and Philly next season." Hey, it's gonna be a movie, man. Washington got better. Washington got better. We got to acknowledge that. We got to call that what it is. Washington got better. They got better. Wait, didn't Washington sign Gabe Davis? Am I tripping? Oh, shoot. Let me plug up this laptop, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me plug up this laptop. Give me 1 second. Sorry. 1 second. All right. Appreciate your patience. Appreciate the patience. My bad, y'all. Had to plug the laptop up. But yeah, I mean, Washington got better. That's what the Jags got him. Thanks, James. Thank you. The Jags got him. Gabe Davis. Okay. Got you, Infamous. Got you. James Jones, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, my guy. Thank you. Nick says over under 12 games played for Dallas Goedert. Oh my God. I'm afraid to take that bet. Nick. I'm afraid to take that bet, Nick. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to take that bet. Hey, Infamous. He says, if I was 21, I'd be a millionaire sports gambler. Well, guess what, Infamous? Here's how it works, right? When you turn 21, watch all your bets start just going in the toilet. You're going to be like, hold on, wait. How was I getting all these bets before I was 21? And then as soon as I turned 21, now I can't catch a bet to save my life. That's how the universe works. When you ain't got nothing on the line, the universe always is in your favor. But when you start taking more risk, man, the universe, it could be dangerous. It could be dangerous. Mizzle says, Tone, who's the best wide receiver duo in the league right now? I think either the Eagles or the Dolphins. It was the Bengals, but no Higgins. Yeah, they franchise tagged him, but I think they're going to trade him. So I think you're right. Best duo, man. If off the top of my head, it got to be either the Dolphins or the Eagles. Like it got to be either the Dolphins or the Eagles. It got to be. It has to be. It has to be. It got to be. All right, so just to revisit the poll, right? I ain't forget about it. Should Jalen Hurts be feeling the pressure with this offense, with this offensive firepower? 62% of you guys said yes. 38% of you guys said no. Huh. Okay. For all of you guys that said no, by the way, we have 175 people in the live stream. Well, I'm sorry, 170 people on the live stream. We got 96 on the YouTube side, 74 on the Twitter side. Thank you guys so much for going crazy with the content. You guys have been tremendous. I really appreciate all the support. You guys have been consistently in here every day. You guys have been here every day, man, rolling, rocking. And just wait till the season starts. Man, when the season starts, I can't imagine the energy y'all coming with. I can't imagine. So make sure y'all smash that like button, man. We got 130 likes so far. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you. So again, 64% of you guys says Jalen Hurts should feel the pressure. 35% of you guys say no, he shouldn't. So let me ask you guys this: for those of you who feel like he should not feel the pressure. Yo, Infamous. Okay, What's your problem with DeVonta Smith now? What's your problem with DeVonta Smith? But I want to know why you guys don't think he should feel the pressure. Why should Jalen Hurts be feeling no pressure right now? I want to know. I need to know. Craig says, I said no because the pressure is on Saquon Barkley. He never had an offense like this before. Let's see what the hype is about. No. This is a quarterback-driven league. If the Eagles don't do well, we're not going to say, damn, Saquon. We're going to say, damn, Jalen. So I can't roll with that, Craig. I appreciate your opinion, though, but I can't roll with that because this is the quarterback-driven league, and the quarterbacks make all the money, and they get all the accolades when they win. They get all the hate when they lose. So I can't roll with this narrative. I can't. Saquon's going to be okay. Saquon's going to produce. I'm not worried about Saquon producing. He's going to produce. I am Baru. What's going on? He says, because if he has better options with a better coach, his job should be easier. So he will complete more and feel less pressure, in theory. Okay. I see the angle you took. I am Baru. I see the angle you took, and I respect that. I see it, and I respect that. When you have help, you shouldn't feel as much pressure, in theory, right? But I'm not talking about on the field. I'm talking about off the field. I'm talking about amongst the fan base, amongst the national media. There has to be more pressure on Jalen Hurts at this point. You have A.J. Brown, DeVonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, DaVonte Parker in the slot. You got that offensive line. You were just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. You had one of the most epic collapses we've seen in 2023. Because he has more help on the field, he probably shouldn't feel more pressure. But off the field, right? Isn't there more pressure to win because you got all those options? I am Baru. Fitness Warrior. That Philly energy. Tone, I know your heart was hurting when your wife made you wear those cowboy boots. You saw that, Fitness Warrior? You saw that? Oh my God. Oh man, that was funny. You saw that? Hey, yo, Fitness Warrior. Fitness Warrior. Hey, listen. You wasn't supposed to see that. Oh my God. Oh man. That was funny. Y'all funny as hell. Pretty Mimi said she saw it too. Hey, listen, I went to hey, listen. I live in all right. So born and raised in Philly, right? Like I'm so Philly, it's crazy. I was born and raised in Philadelphia. I was born in 1994. I lived in Philly all my life. All my life, right? I lived in Philly all my life. I just moved to Texas last year in July. So me and my wife moved down here, and we went to this place called Wild Country. Have you guys ever heard of a bar called Wild Country? Is anybody familiar in the Texas? Like, has anybody ever heard of the bar called Wild Country? It's in Texas. I mean, unless you've been to Texas, you probably didn't hear about it because it's my first time hearing about it too. But nonetheless, there's a bar called Wild Country, and hey, listen, you know what? I know a lot of y'all ain't seen it, right? So I'm gonna show y'all. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny. I'm gonna show y'all what they talking about because I'm gonna show y'all exactly what they talking about. Yo, this is gonna be funny. Oh my god! I don't line dance. I don't do that now. I don't line dance. But I want to show y'all something. Y'all gonna laugh at this. I don't line dance, but y'all gonna laugh at this one. Y'all gonna laugh at this one. Oh my god! Y'all gonna laugh at this one. Oh my god! Y'all gonna laugh at this one. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that is hilarious. Y'all gonna laugh at this one. Look at this. Oh my god, y'all gonna laugh at this one. Y'all gonna laugh at this one, man. Oh my god. That is hilarious, man. I want to show y'all something else too. Yo, it's hilarious. Oh man. Yo, ain't no shame in my game, man. I was born and raised in Philly. So when my wife had me buy these boots and this hat, man, I was like, you know what? I'm a rock it. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go all in. I said I'm gonna go all in. I want to show y'all something though, man. Oh man, this is hilarious. Yo, Corey, that's funny. This might be the best. This might be the funniest one. He said my Christian Mingle picks. Y'all crazy. Oh my god, man, this is hilarious. Ain't no shame in my game, man. Ain't no shame in my game. Yo, Derek, you funny as hell. He said, "And you ain't got to tuck him in though, bro." Yo, oh my god, man, y'all killing me right now. Y'all killing me. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. What's my cowboy name, y'all? What's my what's my Western name? Yo, that is funny. Y'all roasting the hell out of me right now. Corey, hey, listen, facts. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yo, that shit was hilarious. I want to show y'all something else, though. I want to show y'all something else. I need to get my Philly card back. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. I need to get my Philly card back. I need to get my Philly card back, man. I need to get my Philly card back. I need to find a way to get my Philly card back. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Hold on. Tell me if you can hear this or not. I'm about to play it. Give me a second. Can y'all hear this? Hold on. Can y'all hear this?
It's serious. Come on.
Can y'all hear this?
It's serious.
All right. All right, hold on. All right, let me see if I can fix it. All right, hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Hold on. Oh, you can't. Hold on, wait. But can you hear it? Oh shoot, hold on. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I messed up. Give me a second. What the hell just happened? All right, there we go. All right. I need to.
Oh yeah, dead serious. Come on. We dead serious. We hit. Yeah.
It's my family. So that's my dad. That's my brother. Super Bowl Sunday, baby. That's my dad's my two brothers. That's my dad and my two brothers, y'all. My dad and my stepmom, my two brothers. My dad, my stepmom, and my two brothers, man.
This shit fucking rocking. We fucking here. Yo, this play was amazing. Oh my God, Nick Foles got hands. Oh my God. Woo! Yo, we're so close. Oh my God, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close, y'all. Oh my God, we're so close. One more play. One more play. I think I'm about to pass out. Please bring it home, Philly, please. We won the Super Bowl. 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 We Oh my God. This can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm proud.
Trophy to the city of Philadelphia. What an amazing turnaround for your organization.
Nobody wanted to believe me. The best Eagles roster in the past 20 years. I told y'all niggas. I told y'all. We had the best offensive and defensive and special teams roster in the past 20 years. We ain't never had a squad this good. Listen, man. We deserve this. The city deserves this. Those players deserve this. This organization. Come on. Let me tell you our story. I've been an Eagles fan since 1994. I was born in 1994. This is all I fucking know. The other day, I needed me a new jersey. I decided to buy me an official Super Bowl 52 Zach Ertz jersey. I took a chance on guys. I didn't know we was going to win, but we fucking did it. And we held on. And we did it against Tom motherfucking Brady. Oh, man. God is so good. So good. I don't know about y'all, but it's something about today that just feels amazing. So fucking amazing.
Listen, man. This was a time. This was a time, man. I still got the newspaper. I got all of that. This was a time to be alive, man. Man. This is one of the most amazing feelings I've ever had in my life, man. Man, I almost got emotional watching it. I almost got emotional watching it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm never gonna lie to y'all, man. I almost got emotional. Man, we did that. I don't know how we did that. I do not know how we did that. I don't know how we did that. Let me see. Let me check on my DMs. Infamous just sent me something. Okay, let me see. Okay, Infamous just sent me something. Hold on. Okay, Infamous. Oh yeah. Hey, Infamous. What game was this? Oh, Infamous, you funny, man. Yo, Infamous was a bird that day. Yo, Infamous was a bird. Oh my God. Yo, man, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. Hold on, Infamous. Time's out, man. Infamous, you can't be talking crazy the way you be talking and you screaming like that at the top of your lungs. Infamous. You cannot be talking about Hurts the way you talk about him and screaming at the top of your lungs like that. All right, let me see something. Let me see if I can
I don't think so. As long as you take everybody,
we got DaVonte Parker at the press conference right now.
Leave up whatever it is. As long as you take everybody, we can keep going for as long as you need to.
What gives you fun?
Just the fun of it, and, you know.
We got DaVonte Parker at the mic. DaVonte Parker press conference.
Same goal. That's the biggest thing.
Get a chance to play with the new quarterback in Jalen. What's that process like for you, learning how to play with the QB?
I say, the process is not hard. You just come in, you come in, you just work. Just working, and then let's say.
How familiar are you with Jalen's game and what stands out to you? What stands out about him?
say his ball placement. I've been seeing that he puts the ball where it needs to be, and wherever receiver can go up and get it.
Were the Eagles like one of the teams that was in on you when you were
DaVonte Parker press conference. DaVonte Parker.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah.
What is it about the upcoming season now that you hear your plans?
This was my plans for this upcoming offseason.
What was kind of next steps?
Just come in, when it's time to arrive, and just put the work in when it's time to go.
When you look at the 2019 season, 70 some odd catches, 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. What went right that year? I guess what worked that year? What went into you having that kind
DaVonte Parker press conference.
I think just me being on the field more. I was healthier that season. I don't think I had any injuries that year, and I say that's just the biggest part of it, just being healthy.
Your time with the Patriots, what can you learn from that situation and bring to this season with the Eagles?
I just say just communication, just things like that. Just talking more with the guys. Just trying to be on the same page. Really, that's all. Just make sure we're all on the same page. Thank you.
All right, DaVonte Parker. So yeah, I mean, look, DaVonte Parker, no, he there to just fill in some gaps. At best, right now, DaVonte Parker is the 5th option, and when you think about it from that perspective, you can do a lot worse as a 5th option, right? When you're in the offense and you have AJ Brown, DeVonta Smith, Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert, and you're the 5th option, that's how I look at it. Oh, excuse me. That's how I look at it. Tyler Boyd would have been more expensive. Come on, flexing. Tyler Boyd would have been way more expensive. Way more expensive. Oh my God. Yo, who did this? Who did this, yo? I swear, man. Yo, see, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Who the hell made this? Who is this? This is why we cannot have nice things. I should have never showed y'all that. Y'all probably screenshotted that shit like 100 times. I should have never showed y'all that. Well, it's on my Instagram. I mean, I can't look. It's on Instagram. Look, I'm in Instagram. I'm on Instagram. My page is public, so I can't even get mad, man. Austin said you're cooked, Tone. Listen, y'all the funniest, man. We got 157 people. Listen, man, we just been kicking it at this point. We haven't even been talking football. We just been kicking it. We about to get out of here soon, though. But we got 85 people live on Twitter, 73 live on the YouTube channel. That's 158 total. So I appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, I moved, bro. I moved to Texas in July. Yeah. I moved down here in July. My wife got a job down here, and I figured why not? Hey, listen, I just want you to know I'm not going to acknowledge this name. I just want you to know that. I'm not even going to repeat this. I just want you to know that. I'm not repeating this, okay? I'm not repeating this at all. I just want you to know that. Oh my God, man. I do miss Philly. Seriously. Yo, Mizzle. I miss Philly a lot. I miss Philly a lot, bro. I can't even lie to y'all. I miss Philly a lot. Texas nice though. The weather is nice. You get a lot of space. You get a lot more for your money down here. But I miss Philly, man. I miss Philly. Corey, I didn't ask for that name, though. I didn't ask for that name. I thought y'all was gonna be a little more creative. Like, I don't know, like, yo, Infamous. I heard about that too. I heard about that. Shit is getting real in the city. I heard about that. Shit is getting real in the city, man. It's getting real in the city. See, man, like I grew up riding SEPTA every day in Philly back in the day. When I was in high school and all, I grew up riding SEPTA every day in Philly. Now it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on in the city right now. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I done lost people that I love to gun violence in the city. Family members, friends. It's you know. But yeah, yeah, man, we're gonna take this. Let me see. We're gonna take this until about 2:00. Well, if you're on the East Coast, we taking this 3:00. If you're in Central Time, we taking this at 2:00. If you in Mountain Time, taking it to 1:00, and if you're on the West Coast, taking it to 12:00. So we're gonna be live for another 15 minutes. We're gonna be live for another 15 minutes. Yo, what is this guy talking about? Bro, I left Philly last year, man. Yo, who is this guy? You know what? I'm taking it as flattery, man. I'm taking it as flattery at this point. That's all I can do. I'm taking it as flattery. So yeah, real quick, let's get back to some football. So look, Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a good season. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a bounce back season for sure. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a really, really strong bounce back season. And, you know, when you got a guy like A.J. Brown in the building, DeVonta Smith, Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert, you got DaVonte Parker in the slot. I know a lot of you guys don't like DaVonte Parker. I get it. But, you know, when I think about the way the offense is built and that offensive line still got some strong pieces, I think Jalen Hurts bounces back this year. I really think Jalen Hurts bounces back. Carl. I don't mean no harm, but I have not had a cheesesteak in Texas, and I don't think I want to. Carl, I don't mean no harm. I don't know if you're from Texas or born and raised, but y'all, I'm so Philly. I haven't had a cheesesteak since I got down here. I haven't had a cheesesteak since June. I'm not getting the cheesesteak down here. I'm not. Yeah, I will. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on guests. Antonio King, I'm definitely working on guests. Texas does have a good brisket, I'll tell you that. Texas has great barbecue, and they have great Mexican food. Texas has great barbecue and great Mexican food. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna have a I think we're gonna do one on Friday. As far as the call-ins, I know we're getting some requests. So what we'll do is I'll try to set that up. I'll try to set that up for Friday. Okay. I'll try to set that up for Friday. But I just think, but again, I just think Jalen Hurts, he has to bounce back this year. He has to. Because when you invest this kind of money in the quarterback position, you invest the kind of money in the receiver position, the running back position, the offensive line. Remember, Landon Dickerson just got paid. Just got paid. Infamous. What I'll do is I'll DM you. I got you. I'll shoot you a DM. I ain't gonna forget. I'll shoot you a DM, bro. That's what I'll do. But when you invest that kind of money on offense, Landon Dickerson is making big money. Lane Johnson, big money. Melada, big money. AJ Brown, big money. Goddard, big money. The running back, Saquon Barkley, big money. Not another Philly fan says, Tone, my fear is they aren't going to use Hurts correctly. Try to make him a Holmes rather than use the RPOs, etc. Man, I feel like after how last season went, they gotta do what Jalen Hurts want to do. They gotta do what Jalen Hurts wants to do. He has to. Because if they're gonna get Jalen Hurts back on track, they gotta let that man be him. Flat out. They gotta let him be him. Donald, Hennessy and Tyler Steen are likely going to compete. That's likely what's going to happen. He's going to compete. But I think ultimately it may be Tyler Steen. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool, Infamous. I'm cool off that deal. I'm cool, Infamous. I'm cool off that deal. I'm never wearing I'm never wearing a Commanders jersey ever. I'm never wearing a Commanders jersey. I'm never ever wearing the Commanders jersey. But I think Jalen Hurts is going to be okay this year. I think he bounces back, but I'm not. No, it's not about confidence. I'm just never wearing a Commanders jersey. I don't even want to put myself in a position to wear a Commanders jersey. Really? He said, Fitness, he said that? Fitness, did he say that for real? Yo, he said that. Just to revisit the poll, right? I asked you guys, should Jalen Hurts be feeling the pressure with all these offensive weapons, right? 61% of you guys said yes. 39% of you guys said no. Fitness. Did he say that for real? My man Cody was good. He's not coming back. He's done. He's done. He's done. Yeah, Infamous is my young boy. It's my guy. Infamous, listen, Infamous been rocking with me since 2020 or 2021. Whenever I started Chalk It Up, Infamous been rocking from the beginning. Infamous been here. Infamous is one of my OG supporters. Infamous is one of my OG supporters. It's my youngin. It's my guy. He one of my OG. He one of my OG. Okay, fitness. I gotta find that interview. I gotta find that. I want to hear that. Flexing and stepping. You funny as hell, man. D Mizzle says, I live in Maryland and barely people wear Commander skins gear except old heads. Yo, that's crazy. Infamous said it was like when you first got on the call, and I was like, I think it was, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yep. Exactly. I think that's exactly how it happened. Cody, I think Quez is done. I think Quez is finito. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles allow him to come back on a 1-year deal and he can compete for his job again. Because all they got to do is give him some chump change. That's all they got to do. I wouldn't be, you know what? As much as I think Quez is out because he is a free agent, I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles bring him back as somebody to compete. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised not one bit. The real RPM. Appreciate the love, sir. It's all love, man. It's all love. Listen, it's all love. Donald Rome says nobody else want Quez. Hey, listen, you think I want Quez? You think I want Quez? I'm good. I'm good off Quez Watkins. But hey, I think they're gonna find a way to bring him back. I think they're gonna really find a way to bring that man back here. Trey, are you serious? Get the hell out of here. There's no way. No way. Let's see here. Yeah, you're right. I'm seeing rumors too. I'm seeing rumors about him going to the Chiefs. I'm seeing rumors about it. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think he's I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. But overall, I'm super duper excited about the season. I think Jalen Hurts has a bounce back year. I think DeVonta Smith has a big year. I think everybody's going to eat, man. Antonio King says, Tone, are you on 2 to 6 daily? Not necessarily. So today I came on at 12 my time. Well, I'm sorry. Today I came on at I came on at 11 my time, which would probably be 12 on the East Coast. So I'm normally going to be live around this time. I'm normally going to be live around this time. Just, if you're on the East Coast, just look for me between 12 and 2 o'clock. If you're on the East Coast, just look for me between those times. Just look for me because sometimes I got to make it work. Sometimes things go on, outside of this. So I'm usually going to be live around this time, though, between 12 and 2. I'm always going to be here for about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5. It always depends on the vibes. No, Cody, I don't like Quez over Olamide. I like Olamide over Quez. That's just how I'm rolling. I like Olamide more than Quez. The real RMP. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna keep this up as much as I can. But also, in the event my schedule changes, you guys are gonna get a live stream from me more often than not. You guys are going to get content from me every single day, except for Sundays. Unless it's the NFL, unless it's the season. In the off season, or unless it's breaking news, you guys aren't going to see me on Sunday. That's one thing I guarantee. On Sundays in the off season, you guys, I don't drop anything on Sundays in the off season. But in the regular season, you guys are going to get stuff every single day. Infamous. I saw what Kyrie did last night. I saw what Kyrie did last night. That shit was crazy. Listen, I appreciate y'all, man. Look, like I said, I'm giving you guys content Monday through Saturday. You guys got me from Monday through Saturday every single time, man. I'm gonna do mock drafts pretty soon, Cody. Pretty soon. Just stay tuned. I'm gonna do mock drafts. We're gonna have some fun with that. Just definitely stay tuned, bro. I don't know exactly when just yet, but I want to do some more research on some players that I'm interested in. But definitely keep it locked, bro. Definitely. Infamous, I appreciate that, man. I really do. I appreciate that. Big Tony's Cheesesteaks in Dallas. The dude from West Philly. He been here since 95. If you really need. All right. Hey, Carl. Okay, if I'm ever in Dallas, because my father-in-law lives in Dallas. My father-in-law is in Dallas. So if I'm ever in Dallas, Carl, I'm taking your word for it. Carl. Okay? Because I go to Dallas every now and again to check on my father-in-law. When I'm in Dallas, I'm a try him. Okay? I'm gonna try him. That's all I can. And Carl, I'm telling you, if it's trash, I'm coming for you. If it's trash, I'm a snap on you in this chat. I'm telling you, Carl. If it's trash, I'm snapping. If it's trash, Carl, I'm snapping. Man, but look, y'all, we done been live for 3 hours. 3 hours, man. You know what's so funny? I always come into these live streams saying, I'm gonna do an hour, or I'm gonna do an hour and a half. I'm gonna do 2 hours. And I always end up doing way more time than I planned for because y'all make it easy. Y'all make it so easy, right? Right now, we got 159 people on the live stream, 91 on Twitter, 68 on YouTube. Time flies. And I always come in with a plan, but I have so much fun with y'all that things never go according to plan, ever. So I just end up kicking it with y'all. We always start the show off strong, right? We always start the show off with fire. And then the deeper we get into the show, that's when we start going off the rails, right? Every time we start the show, I'm telling you right. Hey, listen, I'm telling y'all right now, I always come in here saying, all right, we're gonna be here for an hour. Next thing you know, I'm in here for 2 hours. If I say, all right, we're gonna be here for 2 hours. Next thing you know, I'm in here for 3 hours. So it's just, it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, man. And I really enjoy kicking it with y'all. I really enjoy kicking it with y'all, man. Y'all motivate me every day to come back. Every day y'all motivate me, man. Every day. You guys make this thing worthwhile. You guys continue to donate to the channel. Shout out to the people who donated to the channel today. Shout out to Shane Hilton. Shout out to Alohi DC, holding it down in Honolulu. Shout out to Furman Figueroa, always donating, man. Furman is legitimately always digging deep in the piggy bank, man. Thank you, Furman. Shout out to Relative Time Works for donating to the channel. Shout out to my man Penn 9617. Shout out to the OG Pro Fan Talk for donating to the channel as well. Alohi donated again. Shout out to my man Twiz Jigga for donating to the channel. Shout out to my man Estefan LeBron. Shout out to my brother Lamar Cotton Sr. And shout out to my guy James Jones, our resident Commanders fan. So again, man, you guys have been tremendous. Also, real quick, I want to do some shout out to you guys. Shout out to D Mizzle. Shout out to Jachua 65, flexing and stepping. Shout out to that parody account. I'm not going to say the name, okay? I just want you to know I'm not saying the name, but shout out to the parody account. Shout out to my man Infamous 2K, little bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to James Jones, Crawley 26, my other little brother Cody Figueroa. You see, me and Cody, that's my little brother because me and his older brother, we went to college together. It's my best friend, my man Figgy. That's his big bro. And we was roommates in college for like 3 years. So Cody's my little brother, man. That's family. So shout out to my little brother, Cody Figueroa. Shout out to Robert Driscoll, Ewing 609, Pretty Mimi, Twiz, Mr. Carter, James Jones. Who else we got in here, man? Carl Ray, thank you. And I'm telling you, next time I'm in Dallas, and that cheesesteak better be good. Carl, I'm telling you. Shout out to who else we got here, man? Shout out to Eddie Holmes, Donald Rome, Corey Allen. Shout out to Antonio King, the real RMP. Shout out to my man Trey 979. Shout out to Fitness Warrior. Who else we got? Shout out to Spin Bad. Shout out to Troy Wheeler. You guys are dope, man. You guys are dope. Shout out to Danquan Barkley. Shout out to Cody's Nuts. Appreciate you, my guy. Shout out to Niners All Damn Day. I hate that I love you. Shout out to LJ. I hate that I love you. Who else we got, man? I want to make sure I'm shouting at everybody, man. Look, if I missed your name, I'm so sorry. It's not on purpose. I'm trying to catch everybody. Shout out to my man Austin. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to Roast Pork Italian. I think I said Fitness Warrior. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 200s. Shout out to True Savage. Shout out to Keon. Shout out to Lambaroo. Who else we got in here, man? Shout out to Steve Ike. I appreciate all of y'all. Look, I'm trying to catch everybody. Shout out to Razor, our resident Steelers fan. Shout out to Brandon the Great. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all make the show fun. Craig Cummings, thank you. Brother Hannibal, thank you. Darius Young, thank you. Doug Erickson, thank you. I think I got everybody. Keon, thank you. If I repeated your name, my bad. Shout out to Eagles fan with a P. Thank you. My man Lamar Cotton Sr., you know how I give it up, bro. Shout out to Kyle Kokorski. Appreciate you, my man. Shout out to No Days Off. Thank you. So, yeah, man, overall, you guys have been great. You guys have been super supportive of the show. Shout out to AJB 7392. Man, like I said, shout out to the Digital Print House. Thank you, man. Shout out to the Digital Print House. I appreciate the love, bro, and the support. Shout out to Joshua Mullins. I think Matt, shout out to my man Matt Weeks as well. Appreciate you too. Shout out to Joey Shakes, Pro Fan Talk. Shout out to my man Laura Brunson. Shout out to the Philly Talk Podcast. Shout out to my man Philly. Shout out to my man Philly. Shout out to my man Bird Gang. Shout out to my man Philly 500. Who else, man? Damn, I hate when I can't think of people on top of my head. Shout out to my man Anthony Dwayne, Don P. Shoot. All of y'all are just tremendous. All of y'all tremendous, man. Shout out to my man, The General, Philly Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all. I really appreciate Nick N. Thank you. JDM Life, thank you. I'm humbled. I'm humbled, man. Y'all all got options. Y'all got all the options in the world, and y'all choose to kick. Shout out to my man Solomon Lord. Y'all got options, and y'all still choose to come kick it with me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all all got options, and y'all still kick it. So I'm rolling with that. So Pretty Mimi, I kind of been going back and forth between 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. Central Time. I kind of been back and forth. So just make sure you got the notification bell on, and you always gonna find me. Just make sure, just know I'm going to be around for lunchtime. Look for me around lunchtime, okay? Just always look for me at lunchtime. You guys are always going to know when I'm going live. Trust me. You guys are always going to know. So just always look for me around lunchtime. And you'll see me 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Central. You guys are going to see me around that time. So just always keep it locked. And if it's going to be later, I'm gonna make sure y'all know that. And also I'm gonna make sure y'all got plenty of time to make sure y'all can adjust. And even if you miss it, right, you can always double back. You can always double back, So don't worry about it. No stress. No stress. This is a low stakes environment. No stress. Shout out to my man Cody's Nuts with the $2 super chat, my man. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So overall, you guys, there you have it. That's been our show. I'm your guy, Tone DeShields II, and you guys have been locked in on Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry. And fly Eagles fly.